So I think if we keep it around there, I think we'll just pick up some ambient noise. Drop your level on your mic, on the front mic, just like down to like 20%. You know what I mean? You're doing it at all. Beautiful. I think this one, I think it sounds good with this one. I listened back to the game at BFA, and with this mic alone, there wasn't that like pinging of the puck. So I think this is good. All right, so we're good? Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of MVU Thunderbird Hockey here on Northwest Access TV. I'm Morgan Stanton. We are live from Highgate as the MVU Thunderbirds welcome in the Harwood Union Highlanders. Pulling into the parking lot today, a little bit chilly, 16 degrees as I pulled in, but I'm glad to have both pairs of mittens handy on me tonight to keep me warm inside this barn. I don't think we're going to have any problem here tonight, though, as the boys are all fired up. MVU coming into the season 2-1, 1-0 in the division. Harwood on the other side coming in at 1-1, 1-0 in the division. First, we'll start with Harwood. 1-1, as I mentioned, their last win coming on December 18th, only 3 days ago. A 5-3 victory over Hartford. Their only loss on the campaign coming to South Burlington, 6-4. But this team's got a lot of fire and a lot of grit. They are absolutely ready to go tonight. Talking with Matt McGonis ahead of the contest. His boys are fired up, and they have been doing all the right things this season. The game that they lost to South Burlington, he felt like it was a close contest, and they were in it right up to the right into the end of the game. And they are sure to come into this barn and make some noise here tonight. On the other side, MVU, as I mentioned, 2-1 on the season. Their only victory in Division II hockey coming against North Country Union, a 4-3 victory. Going back for this season, they had a scrimmage against Burlington, and then December 13th, playing back-to-back December 13th and 14th, a loss 7-4 against Mount Mansfield, in a game in which they started slow, and that was the key to that game, is starting slow. Had they started with a little bit more fire, that's a different game. Talking to Coach Adam Fortin, December 14th, they beat Milton here, which is the first time that's happened in quite some time, 4-1 in a tournament game, and also North Country Union, as I mentioned, the division win coming against that team, 4-3. Talking with Coach Adam Fortin, the locker room this year is a lot different, a lot more veteran presence on this line. AJ Dennett here, he's a senior coming into this one. Colby Young, the big man, parks himself out in front of the goal on the power play. He's a senior. Big story tonight, Andrew Fournier, the freshman, will be getting the nod from Adam Fortin, playing in goal tonight. And I asked him, has it been that way all season? And he said, we are riding the hot hand. So he has been playing phenomenal in net, and they're going to ride him for as long as they can here. He's got the hot glove going into this one. MVU and Harwood coming up here live from Highgate. We will be back in just a few minutes. We're going to kick it down for the starting lineups, and we will be right back with all the action here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. So as we get ready for the starting lineups and the start of this game, we want to take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of this live sport and community coverage possible. Splish Splash, Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. Just a reminder, if your business would like to help sponsor all of this live coverage and bring all of this to wherever you are, please reach out to Paul Snyder at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website for more details, northwestaccess.tv, or call 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. We'll see which line Coach Matt Magonis decides to go with. A lot of production from every single line. The top line of Lavitt, Harrington, and LaCroix combines for 6 points on the season. The second line of Nelson, Dietz, and Brow combining for 14 points. And the top goal scorer on this team, Josh Dietz, with 4 goals, 3 assists, and 7 points on the season. So we'll see which line Matt Magonis decides to go with here to start this one. So we'll kick it down to the starting lineups, national anthem, and then it's time for Drop of the Puck right here on Northwest Access TV. We are just about set for action here on Northwest Access TV. Little hiccup there with the national anthem, but it was good to see the student section down there take over and start singing the national anthem. And I think had it been a little bit louder, I think that the public address announcers would have let that go. See a little bit of community spirit here and a little bit of pride as the fans in this place started singing the national anthem to get this one going. Let's set the stage here. Starting lineups first for Harwood. Starting on defense will be the freshman Chase Ladabouche. His defensive partner will be the junior Owen Farr. Starting up front will be the top line of Eli Harrington. On his flanks will be Luke LaCroix and Milo Lavitt. Harrington, 5 points on the season, 2 goals, 3 assists, and starting in goal on the lonely end of the ice in the island of blue paint will be Alex McCabe, getting his first start of the season. And on the opposite side for MVU, starting on defense, the senior Nick Bissett. His defensive partner will be Carter White. Starting up front will be the senior AJ Dennett. On his wings will be Colby Young. And the freshman, Caleb Newhall, getting the nod here to start this one. A lot of firepower on both sides as there has been a lot of goals scored for MVU, 12 on the season so far. On the other side for Harwood, they have scored 9, so a lot of firepower from both teams. And we'll see here, the story last year was a lot of discipline issues came into play for MVU. A lot of penalties were taken, frustration penalties at that, and we will see if they are able to stay just out of the box just a few more times this season, because when they are out and full strength, this is a dangerous team, and they are absolutely ready to go here. 15 minutes on the clock. Both benches ready to go. Harrington will settle in to take the draw against Dennett. And with that, we are underway. MVU in the home whites. Harwood in the visiting black uniforms. Attacking right to left across your screen. Ladabouche, the first one there, gets it back up to the point. The set with a shot through traffic. First shot of the game. Alex McCabe equal to the task. 14:46 left, first period. Face-off will stay inside Highlander territory and will be to the right of McCabe. Dennett settling in to take the offensive draw. One back by Harrington. Poked ahead here by Farr. Owen Farr out of his own end. Looking for a cross-ice pass. Lavitt will be the first one there, down around the left face-off dot. Young getting involved there on the defensive end. 14:33 left, first period. Shot from the point. Farr let that one go. It goes just wide of the cage. Icing waved off. So coming back to collect this one now is Luke LaCroix inside his own defensive end. He takes a bump there from Newhall. Gagne had a piece of that one. Newhall backhanding it in. Gagne trying to cut to the front of the net, but an active stick in the defensive end there by Ladabouche cuts out that scoring opportunity. Now coming right off the bench now is Connolly. Madden Connolly in over the blue line. Gets it across the blue paint. Nobody home. It's held in at the blue line by Renadette. Puck taken here by Dietz. Deep inside his own end. Looking for a long lead pass that misses everybody, but is tipped at center ice. Icing will be waved off. Chasing in after this one now is Brow. Brow leaving it along the near boards. 13:43 left, first period. Beset inside his own defensive end. Now cutting out here is Gagne with a cross-ice pass. Looking for Ledoux. Puck at the far blue line. Taken here by Cooper Brow. Cross-ice pass. It's taken here by Josh Dietz. In over the blue line, just ahead of the play where the Highlanders. Offside will be the call. 13:21 left, first period. Face-off will come outside MVU territory, and we'll get fresh legs on the ice for both teams. Reynolds taking the draw against Harrington. Third line out there for MVU. Reynolds, Belrose, and Messier. Here comes Reynolds in the offensive zone along the far boards. He cuts back. Puck taken away here by Lavitt. Milo Lavitt down deep. He'll reverse the puck, looking for Eli Harrington. Harrington deep inside his own zone, has to survey the territory in front of him, looking for somebody to pass to. Held in neatly at the line by Chevalier. Shot goes off a leg as that one was labeled for the net. Belrose now has the puck. He reverses ice. 12:55 left first period. Down along the far boards, taking a bump there is Reynolds. Reynolds back on his feet with a nice move. Reynolds looking towards the center of the ice. Gets it back up to the point. That one hops over the stick of Caden Chevalier. He has to retreat inside his own defensive end. 12:40 left first period. Chevalier around the outside of his own cage. Belrose trying to get out of his own end. Puck taken here by Harrington as he cuts towards the center of the ice. He's down below the red line. Backhanded pass, leaving it there. Belrose getting involved. Taking a bump there from Luke LaCroix. 12:24 left first period. Pinching down from the far blue line now is Farr. Owen Farr had an opportunity at that one as he threw it towards the net. Harrington replacing him at the blue line. Cutting towards the center of the ice, takes a shot. Seeing that one all the way was Fournier. Not able to corral the rebound, and it goes off into the corner. 12:07 left first period. Highlanders have to come out to their own neutral ice. Ladabouche now over the blue line. Leaving it there for Lavitt. He'll take a shot, sticked aside by Fournier as he kicks that one off into the corner. 11:55 left first period. Dennett down below his own red line, shoveling a pass, looking for Newhall. Looks like that's the pairing that he's going to go with. Coach Adam Fortin of Newhall, Dennett, and Young to start this game. Dennett in over the blue line, collecting a pass. A turnover pass from the Highlanders. Now breaking up ice is Dietz. Dietz in over the blue line, just ahead of the play was Nelson, so offside will be the call. 11 and a half minutes left first period. Face-off will come outside MVU territory. And it's something interesting that I'm seeing is this Harwood team, when they come over the blue line, they're coming over as a unit. So there's three of them coming over the blue line at the same time, and they're all trying to get there at the same time. And the timing is just off. We'll see if they can correct that here in the first 4 minutes of this game. Brow directing a shot towards the net. 11:19 left first period. Dietz with a shot on goal. That's the third save from Fournier as he sticks that one off into the corner. Ladabouche at the blue line, losing that one. Dietz has to retreat inside his own end with 11 minutes left first period. Turnover at the blue line. Onside still is the call. Off the post as Gagne let that one go from the high slot. McCabe got a piece of it. Gagne cutting back towards the center of the ice as he threw a pass out front. Looking for Connolly. At the point, looking for a tip. Connolly with another shot off to the side, and McCabe equal to that one. First action of the season for Alex McCabe, as I mentioned. And he looks strong in goal to start. 10 and a half minutes left first period. Lillard inside his own defensive end, getting it back over to Dietz, who backhands a pass towards the blue line. Held in nicely by Renaudet. Highlanders breaking out of their own zone. In onside. Puck kept alive at the blue line by Bridger Lillard. Shot through traffic, hits a body in front, doesn't make it onto Fournier. Cutting out of his own end now was Belrose as he lost the handle on that one. Belrose with an active stick. Punched ahead. MVU swirling around the blue line. Finally able to get the puck on down deep into the corner where it's gathered by Lillard. 9:54 left first period. D-to-D passes. Vassar gets that one up to the blue line. Streaking ahead, here is Harrington. And over the blue line, Harrington takes a shot, glove save, and held on by Andrew Fournier. We'll get a stoppage of play with 9:46 left first period. A lot of end-to-end action as both teams are kind of just feeling each other out, but a lot of speed so far from both squads. And again, it's impressive to see that Harwood team coming across the blue line as a unit. They are absolutely collecting pucks along the sideboards and getting quick outlet passes to the middle with a lot of speed. Harrington along the far boards, wheeling that one around, looking for LaCroix. Held in at the point by Ladabouche. 9:36 left first period. Farr has the puck at the blue line. Harrington cutting towards the center of the ice as he chasses there. Takes a shot. That one tipped down and missed the net just to the short side. Farr with another opportunity, seen the entire way by Andrew Fournier. He'll hold on to that one. No rebound given up. 9:22 left first period. Fresh legs coming out for both squads. Dennett will settle in to take the draw against Brow. Highlanders with a shot on goal. That one sticked aside. 9:16 left first period. Farr pinching down from the blue line, keeping that one alive from the Highlanders. Dennett pinching him along the boards. Young trying to backhand a pass directed towards the blue line. Dennett has to glove that one down as he's pressured in deep by Nelson. Puck goes up and out of play. 8:59 left, first period. Face-off will remain inside MVU territory. Quick line changes coming out for both sides. As now we will see the second line out there for Harwood of Dietz, Nelson, and Brow. Puck lifted towards the blue line. Lillard holding that one in, gloving it down, and putting it back in play. 8:55 left, first period. Retreating in his own end is Caleb Vassar as he backhands a pass to his defensive partner, Lillard. Directing that one towards the blue line. Picked up here by Brow. Getting it across the blue line now to Nelson. Good stand-up defense there by Nick Bissett as he did not allow him to cut towards the center of the ice. 8.5 minutes left, first period. Carter White now breaking out of his own zone, leaving it there for Gagne. Turned over at the blue line. Brow in over the blue line. MVU with a little bit of sloppy play through the neutral zone, but getting away with it there. 8:15 left, first period. Puck held in nicely by Bridger Lillard as he'll get that one down deep. Lavitt will be the first one there along the near boards. Right out in front as Dietz let that one go from the blue line. Blocked down in front. MVU with some active sticks and some active bodies getting in the way of shots and not allowing the shots to get down on Fournier. 7:54 left, first period. Connolly directing that one towards center ice. One-on-one here. Here comes Gagne. Good defense by Bridger Lillard. Icing will be the call. 7:41 left, first period. Maddox Gagne was one-on-one with Bridger Lillard, and he stood him right up with a great poke check. Face-off will remain inside Highlander end. Lavitt going to take the draw against Reynolds. Third line out there for MVU. Harrington cutting out of his own end over the blue line. Harrington with the puck on his stick in over the blue line, takes a shot. That one whistled through the blue paint but goes wide. Reynolds with a backhanded pass. Messier still has the puck on his stick. Good save by McCabe as he got the shoulder on that one. Turned over at the point. Cole Renaudet with the puck there. And we're down for Belrose. Belrose making a move right out in front, still on the stick of Reynolds as he has an opportunity right inside the blue paint. Good heads-up play by Wyatt Belrose. There's that veteran presence we were talking about earlier. The senior getting a pass out to the high slot. Farr keeping that one in at the far blue line. Renaudet will be the first one there with 6:55 left, first period. He's rubbed off the puck there. Taken here by Luke LaCroix. Puck at the point now with Ladabouche. D-to-D pass over to Farr. Farr from the blue line. Good cutting pass to Harrington as he takes a shot there, the center of the ice. We're going to get our first penalty of the game as it looks like Ben Ledoux is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a cross check. I didn't see the stick get up, but he was there a little bit early. So you might call it interference, but cross check is the official call. 2 minutes will be the power play here for Harwood as this is their first of the game. 6:42 left, first period. Lavitt winning the draw back to the point. Dietz. Puck in the center of the ice. Glove down by Connolly. Held in at the point by Nelson. Dietz at the point, takes a shot. Good save by Fournier. Another opportunity. Puck back at the point now with Dietz. Over to Nelson. Setting up the offense inside MVU territory. We're going to get another penalty here against MVU, it looks like. 6:17 left, first period. Nick Bissett going to the box. That'll be 2 minutes for another cross check. So it'll be 5-on-3 for at least a minute 35. And MVU has their work cut out for them here in the later stages of this first period. Good puck movement so far for the Highlanders on this, their first and second opportunity on the power play. Puck at the point now with Josh Dietz. Right out in front, glove save and a beauty as the shot was let go in tight by Cooper Brow. 6:12 left, first period. 2 seconds have expired. Harrington settles in to take the offensive draw for Harwood. He'll take the draw against Ryan LaRoche. Puck at the point now with Dietz. He takes a shot. That hits a body in front. Puck off to the side. Brow trying to get a pass into Lavitt. Brow with the puck at the blue line now. Surveys the territory in front of him. Over to Dietz. Dietz now at the blue line. It's on the near side. Nelson takes a shot. That hit a body in front. Goes up and out of play. 5:52 left first period. 1:10 seconds. 1:35 left on the Bassett minor and 1:10 left on the Ledoux minor. So 1:10 seconds left of 5-on-3 time that MVU has to kill. Doing a good job of clogging up the shooting lanes. Keeping a nice tight triangle in front of Fournier. Lavitt with the puck there. Dietz over to Nelson. Back up top to Dietz. Lavitt let a shot go. Hit a body in front. Carter White poking that one away. White has it on his stick, throwing it towards the blue line, up and out of the zone to relieve the pressure. 5.5 minutes left first period. We are under a minute left in the 5-on-3. Harrington with a cross-ice pass. Dietz shoveling that one down deep inside the zone. 5:27 left first period. Held in nicely here by Nelson along the far boards. Harrington at the point now. Harrington back up top. Good job by Gagne getting in the way of that one. Fournier gets a piece of that shot, keeping that one out of the net. Dietz cutting towards the center of the ice, takes a shot. Good save by Fournier. Another shot in tight. 2 saves there by Fournier. We're under 5 minutes left here first period. Lavitt with a shot. Carter White getting in the way of that one, not allowing that one to go to the net. Lavitt at the blue line, leaving it there for Nelson. Nelson with 2 seconds left on the 5-on-3. MVU has killed one penalty. Ledoux out of the box. He's replaced by Reynolds. 4.5 minutes left first period. It's a 5-on-4 for another 18 seconds. Lavitt at the far point with a cross-ice pass. Brow now makes a move down low, cutting towards the center of the ice. Takes a shot looking for the upper corner. But Fournier keeping his body tight against the post. 4:17. We are back to even strength as MVU has killed off a long and extended 5-on-3 power play. Dietz at the point, held in at the blue line, takes a shot, score! Dietz let that one go. We'll see if it was tipped out in front, what the official call is. But it's an even strength goal. MVU did everything they could to kill those 2 penalties. And even though you give up a goal at the end of that, I still consider that a win. You just killed off 1:35 seconds, a 5-on-3 time. Didn't allow really, maybe a couple of good opportunities, but that is a win in this first period, even though they just surrendered a goal. A good showing so far in this first period from MVU. Gilbert rubs his man to the ice. 3-on-1 developing here. Connolly in over the blue line. Offside is the call as Gagne held up at the blue line. He put the brakes on, and apparently it just wasn't enough as he was in offside. 3:57 left first period. Face-off will come outside Highlander territory. LaRush, Connolly, and Gagne out there for MVU. Dietz, Brow, and Nelson, the forwards for Harwood. Dietz inside his own defensive end. Out to neutral ice. Here comes Nelson. Nelson cutting towards the center of the ice. It's held in by Ladabouche as he takes a shot. That one was tipped down in front. 3:35 left first period. Kicked at the blue line. We're going to get a penalty here. Owen Farr's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for interference as he kind of kicked at the puck, missed it, and then took Gagne down to the ice. So MVU will get their first opportunity on the power play with 3.5 minutes left first period. This is something that Coach Adam Fortin has been raving about, this power play. A lot of good puck movement, but a lot of good shots and a lot of traffic in front of the net as LaRush will take the draw in against Dietz. Face-off won by MVU. Gagne now sets up the offense, gets it back up top to Renaudet. Dennett now on the near face-off dot. Dennett has it on his stick, the captain of this team, the senior, setting up the offense. That hits off a leg, goes out to neutral ice. MVU has to tag up and reset with 3:15 left first period. Cross-ice pass now. Dennett with the puck on his stick, looking for Gagne in over the blue line. Getting it there to LaRoche, takes a shot. That one whistled wide of target. Dennett holding it in at the blue line, looking to start the offense. Over to Gagne. Gagne's centering pass goes all the way through everybody, and Dennett has to start it there. Takes a shot, wheeling around, right out in front. LaRoche takes a shot, getting across was Alex McCabe with the pad. Able to keep that one out of the net. We are still on the power play here for MVU. 2:45 left first period. Renadette has it on his stick. Over to Dennett. Dennett wheeling around the near side, down below the red line. Dennett looking out in front. Cross-ice pass. Good job as Belrose was right on the doorstep. Dennett at the blue line. Renadette now has it on his stick. Renadette over to Gagne. Gagne cross-ice pass looking for LaRoche. A good active stick by Josh Dietz, harassing that pass. 2:17 left first period, 44 seconds left on the power play for MVU. LaRoche around the outside of the cage. LaRoche stick handling inside the offensive zone. He's along the far boards. Taking a shot. McCabe gets a stick on that one. Dennett breaking his stick. Heading off to the bench to get a new one. Shot off the post! Oh, man! Maddox Gagne let that one go from the high slot. Goes off the post. Comes right back to McCabe, and he sits on top of that one. 2 minutes left first period, 28 seconds left in the far minor. Good heads-up awareness by Maddox Gagne, knowing he had nobody in front of him, taking a shot, and it goes off the far post. Reynolds will take the draw against Lavitt. One back by Lavitt. Harrington will be the first one there. Inside his own defensive end, backhanding a pass. Now here comes Cooper Brow. Brow collecting the pass inside his own offensive zone. Brow around the outside of the cage with 1:47 left first period. Reynolds taking the puck away from him. 10 seconds left on the power play for MVU. Colby Young in over the blue line, backhanding a shot down low. Dumping attempt there as Eli Harrington collects inside his own defensive end, wheels it down the ice. Penalty had expired, so icing will be the call. 1:28 left first period. Under 90 ticks of the clock left here in the first period. Face-off will come back down inside Harwood territory. Luke Bruzy seeing his first shift of the game. Farr, who just sat for 2 minutes, losing the puck there. Messier with a shot. Went through the blue paint, kept alive by Carter White at the blue line. Messier with a cross-ice pass, looking for Belrose, cutting towards the center of the ice. Held in nicely by MVU at the point. 1:08 left, first period. Belrose right out in front. Lavitt with a cross-ice pass, looking for Pashby going into the offensive zone. The two number fours banging along the backboards as Nick Bissett coming away with the puck. We are under 60 ticks of the clock left, first period. Farr at the blue line, taking a shot. That was hit down in front by Harrington. Staying with that the whole way was Fournier as he got a pad on it. Farr at the blue line, takes a shot, seen the entire way, sticked aside by Fournier. 39 seconds left first period. Bodies banging into the near boards down in the corner. Farr with the puck at the point. Paddled aside by Fournier. Under 30 seconds. Scrum along the side boards. Coming away with it is Harrington. His shot hits a stick in front and pops up. Pashby back to the point. Lillard at the point. Takes a shot. That one whistled wide. 15 seconds left first period. Farr holding it in at the blue line here. Once again, Harrington tipping that one down in front. Second chance opportunity, and Fournier able to keep him off the score sheet. Belrose takes a shot there at the end of the first period. As the horn goes, Harwood getting an even strength goal after not converting on their first two power play opportunities. They exit the first period up a goal, but really back and forth action in a pretty even tilted game. The ice really wasn't swayed one way or the other. Both teams did what they had to do in that first period. And again, a lot of feeling out in that first period, but a lot of speed. I'm impressed with this MVU team so far. Not only the passing that they have, but the passing coming out of the neutral zone. Last year, there was a lot of turnovers in the neutral ice. They did a very good job of containing the neutral zone and being able to control possession inside the neutral zone, which allowed them to get into the offensive zone much cleaner than they have in the past. So while we have a minute, Let's take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. And once again, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder. You can reach him at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. Now, while we have a moment, we'd also like to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. The two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554. Again, that number is 802-524-6554. Then press 1. Or you can always call or text 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. After one period of play, Harwood leads MVU 1-0 in a back-and-forth tilt in this first period. We'll be back with all the live action from the second and third period here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV, which the first period saw one goal by Highlanders, the Harwood Highlanders, as they exited the first period, entering the second period with a 1-0 lead. A little bit of news for you on the other side of the locker room there. For the girls' side, MVU winners 5-0 today against Stowe. And a little note here, our own MVU star, Liliana Fournier, call her name a lot during the games. She has been selected to represent America in the international fast pitch softball tournament called the Cup. And she will be traveling to the Netherlands in January, which is made up of a team of players from all over the nation. So she will be representing Team USA in the Netherlands and Paris this spring. We want to congratulate her on her accomplishments. But the Highgate Recreation Department is sponsoring a public skate for her, and all the proceeds for that public skate will be going to Liliana Fournier to help fund her trip to the Netherlands. So if you can come out on 12/22, which is tomorrow, if you can come out tomorrow to the public skate here in Highgate to help any bit that you can, pay for your public skate, but give a little extra for Liliana Fournier. She works so hard as a student athlete, and being selected for this team is a huge honor and a showcase of her ability. So come on down here to Highgate tomorrow to help her get to the Netherlands. Any little bit will help her. We are set for action here in the second period. We are underway. Harwood cutting in over the blue line now with Nelson. He's down inside the offensive zone, leaving it there for Dietz. 14:50 left, second period. Dietz starting the cycle there. First one there will be Cole Renadette down in the corner. He's hit off the puck by Nelson. Nelson picking the pocket of LaRoche inside the offensive zone. Nelson doing a good job on the forecheck, not allowing MVU to get out of their own zone. Now coming across the blue line is Maddox Gagne. Gagne looking, centering pass for LaRoche. 14.5 minutes left, first period. Dietz now cutting out of his own defensive end over the blue line. Nelson giving it back to Dietz out in front. Nelson takes a shot from behind as Connolly, on a good back-checking opportunity, did not allow Nelson to get the shot off cleanly. 14:10 left, second period. Highlanders still inside the offensive zone. Ladabouche getting that one down deep to Brow. Brow inside the offensive zone, making a move there. Connolly getting involved on the far boards towards the blue line, directing a pass out to Gagne now. Gagne cutting towards the center of the ice. LaRoche following up nicely. LaRoche takes a shot. That one just getting a piece of that was Alex McCabe as that one goes off into the corner. Dennett fresh off the bench with a head full of steam, losing the puck in the neutral zone. Dennett with a cross-ice pass, turning it over at the blue line. Ladabouche gets that one down deep, gaining the red line, I'm sorry. So offside is waved off. 13.5 minutes left, second period. Lavitt, fresh off the bench, with a pass towards the center of the ice. MVU doing a good job clearing the front of the net. LaCroix, top line back out there for Harwood. Snapping a shot from the blue line was Lillard, and sticking that one hovering off into the corner was Fournier. 13:10 left, second period. Puck along the near side. Shot from the high slot, blocked down in front. Another opportunity down in tight, and Fournier equal to the task on that one. 12:57 left, second period. Lavitt from the high slot hits a leg out in front as Gilbert gets his body in front of that one. Young losing the puck at center ice. Dennett picking the pocket there, trying to cut towards the center of the ice. He's knocked down to the ice with a good chest hit on the backside by Caleb Vassar. 12:38 left, second period. Harrington along the near boards. Cross ice pass, Lavitt in all alone. Lavitt, one-on-one, takes a shot, score! As Lavitt on the breakaway, a good heads-up pass from Eli Harrington, as that'll be his fourth assist of the season. Lavitt getting his second goal of the season. That's his second point. 12:29 left, second period, and Harwood now leads 2-0. Not a whole lot that Andrew Fournier could do on that one. Just a great outlet pass from Eli Harrington, and Lavitt skating in calm and patient, backhands it past Fournier for the 2-0 lead. 12:29 left, second period. Reynolds winning the draw back to Bissett. Bissett getting that one down deep. Icing waved off. Ladabouche will be the first one there, sticking a pass, looking for Farr. Puck's at the blue line now. White keeping that one alive for MVU. Chasing in after it now is Reynolds with 12-13 left, second period. Belrose along the sideboards takes a shot. Held on with the glove by McCabe. We'll get another stoppage of play. 12:09 left, second period. So Lavitt from Harrington, the second goal for the Highlanders. Puck along the far boards. Taken out here by Harrington. Sorry, that's Nelson and over the blue line. Belrose getting that one over to Reynolds. Reynolds cutting his way through the neutral ice with 11:55 left, second period. Turnover there. Nelson back up ice. One-on-one with Bissett. Takes a shot. That one was whistling towards the net. Goes high and wide. Held in by Ladabouche as he takes a shot. Blocked down in front by Nick Bissett. Bissett along the far boards. Getting that one towards the blue line. Ladabouche doing a good job keeping it alive for Harwood. Not the biggest guy at the blue line, but he plays big on the defensive end. 11.5 minutes left, second period. Fresh legs coming out for MVU as they get caught in a line change. Nelson and over the blue line. Gagne hustling out to harass him. Brow with a shot. Tipped down in front by Dietz. 11:15 left, second period. Nelson along the far boards. Gets a pass back to Ladabouche. Scrum along the sideboards. LaRush coming out with the puck. Getting that one towards Gagne. It goes all the way down on McCabe. He elects to hold on to that one. 11:01 left, second period. McCabe and Gagne having a few words there. McCabe took exception to the snow shower that he just got from Gagne. 11:01, second period. MVU trails 2-0. LaRush in to take the draw for MVU. Connolly getting that one down deep. Lillard losing the puck down below the red line. 10:50 left, second period. Vassar taking a shot there. Held in momentarily at the blue line by Ledoux. The big man at the blue line, the senior. Able to hold the puck. Harrington skating out of his own end. Looking up ice for Lavitt. Lavitt along the near side of the ice takes a shot. That one goes off the outside of the cage. Lavitt still has the puck on his stick. Taken away by Ben Ledoux with 10:23 left, second period. Awkward bounce off the boards as Harrington takes a shot from the high slot. Seen all the way by Fournier. MVU trying to break out of their own zone now. That one down on Fournier. He'll shovel that one off into the corner. Run it at the first one there. Gagne now inside his own defensive end, getting a pass up to LaRush. LaRush and Connolly 2-on-1 working here for MVU. 10 minutes left, second period, as that pass was just a little bit behind Connolly. Nelson can't handle the pass there as it's shot from the blue line by Gagne with 9:47 left, second period. Puck put back in play by the Highlanders. In over the blue line now, losing the puck there. Brow takes a shot right out in front. Oh, and a nice between the legs opportunity from Nelson as that one went off the post. Little trickery there. Almost worked out for him. Owen Farr takes a shot from the point. Puck taken here by Chevalier as he gets it out to the blue line. Farr with a shot seen and held on by Fournier. 9:19 left, second period. MVU doing all they can to get out of their own zone. Still playing with a lot of grit down here, 2-0. Dennett will take the draw in against Dietz. Dennett winning the draw there. Puck taken by Brow. Brow getting it back towards the center of the ice. Dietz takes a shot. Glove save and a beauty by Fournier. Talk about that hot hand as he shows the leather there. 9:12 left, second period. Face-off. We'll set up to do it again here to the left of Fournier. Same tool, face-off here. Dietz and Dennett. One back by Dietz. Brow takes a shot. Traffic in front. Seen the entire way by Fournier. Doing a good job hugging that post. Colby Young along the near boards. Shoveling that one down below the red line. 9 minutes left, second period. Battle below the cage. Young coming out of the scrum with the puck. Cross-ice pass, dangerous to Dietz. Takes a shot, shouldered aside by Fournier. Newhall with the puck at neutral ice. Gains the red line. He'll shovel a pass backhanded into the zone. Held in by Nick Bissett. 8:41 left, second period. That was played down with a high stick by Dennett. Faceoff will remain inside Highlander territory with 8:40 left, second period. Reynolds will take the draw in against Harrington. Third line against first line here. MVU, their third line out on the ice. Belrose looking out in front. Another opportunity shot. Score! Ian Messier with a shot from the point. 2-1 MVU as they score with 8:33 left, second period. Wyatt Belrose doing all he can. First opportunity was saved. Follow-up opportunity by Ian Messier. Puts his short side underneath the catching glove of McCabe, and just like that, MVU cuts the lead in half with 8:33 left, second period. Messier with a little snapshot from the high slot. Bissett, first one there down below his own red line. Reynolds backhands a pass. Clearing attempt out of the zone. Will not make it for icing as it's waved off with 8:15 left, second period. Belrose with a hustling play there. Still has the puck on his stick. Brow wheeling a pass looking for Dietz going across the center of the ice. 8:06 left, second period. Lillard down below his own red line. Delayed offside was the call, so offsides will be the reason for the whistle. 8:01 left, second period. Faceoff should be dropped at center ice. Looks like that top line back out there for MVU, LaRush, Gagne, and Connolly. Against Dietz, Nelson, and Brow for the Highlanders. 7:57 left, second period. Puck's at neutral ice. LaRush looking for Gagne at his own blue line. Dietz in over the blue line now takes a shot. That one whistled wide of target with 7:48 left, second period. Connolly out through neutral ice, in over the blue line. Connolly cutting towards the center of the ice, but an active stick by Owen Farr, getting that one back out to neutral ice with 7:38 left, second period. Puck along the far boards. MVU trying to maintain offensive pressure. 7.5 minutes left, second period. Bodies going down towards the ice. Whistle will finally go as the puck was held down in the corner. Faceoff should remain inside Harwood territory. 7:25 left, second period. So I'm a little confused. I don't know what the whistle was for, number one. And number two, I'm not sure why the faceoff is coming outside of the zone. But no objections from Adam Fortin. So we'll set up just outside Harwood territory. MVU winning the draw into the zone. Newhall chasing in after that one. Nelson gloving it down, putting it on his stick, in over the blue line. Bernadette getting a pass out to the center of the ice. MVU clearing the front of the ice. Now Owen Farr at the near blue line. Farr still has the puck on his stick. Dennett getting in the way of that one. Running over his man. Dennett now through neutral ice. Puck taken away here by Griffin Nelson. 7 minutes left, second period. Icing waved off. Bernadette has to collect inside his own defensive end. Young banging a pass off the boards looking for Dennett with 6:51 left, second period. Young gains the red line, puts that one down on goal. Delayed offside. Arm goes down. MVU had to tag up. 6:40 left, second period. Battle down in the corner. Brow trying to get a shot on goal. Young looking for Ledoux. Another shot. Good job by Cole Renadette getting in the way of that one. Young skating out of his own defensive end. Young still has the puck on his stick. He's going to draw a penalty there as Harwood little miscommunication there. Dietz is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a slash. So 6:21 left, second period. This will be MVU's second opportunity on the power play. 0 for 1 to this point, but a lot of good puck movement on that first power play. And I would anticipate much the same. Belrose off the draw. Gagne to the center. LaRoche with a shot. Good save by McCabe as he sat down on top of that one. He wasn't sure where the puck was. 6:13 left, second period. Only 8 seconds has expired in the Dietz Minor. We'll set up to do it again. Deep inside Harwood territory. LaRoche winning that one. On the far boards now is Gagne. Pressured by Lavitt. Gagne stapled to the boards now with 6:05 left, second period. Puck at the point. Renadette, the only defender out there for MVU. Getting it over to Dennett. Dennett just south of 6 minutes left, second period. Dennett surveying the territory in front of him, cutting towards the center of the ice as he sachets along the blue line. Getting it down to LaRoche with 5:49 left, second period. 1:25 left on the Dietz Minor. Dennett taking a shot. That one was paddled aside. Off into the corner, 5:38 left, second period. LaRoche circling around the offensive zone, takes a shot across his body, looking for traffic out in front. Foot race to the puck now. Run it at the first one there, leaving it back for Dennett with 5:27 left, second period. Dennett wheeling around in neutral ice. He'll gain the blue line, look to set up the offense for MVU. Dennett down deep inside Harwood territory, looking towards the point. Dennett circling back towards the front of the net, taking a shot through traffic. 5:11 left, second period. 49 seconds left on the Dietz Minor. That'll go all the way down. Stick to side and left there for Renadette. Gagne inside his own defensive end. Gagne has the puck on his stick, looking to get it towards the far blue line. Harwood looking to kill a little bit of time as there's less than 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Lavitt fresh off the bench, looking for Harrington. Short-handed opportunity. Harrington around the outside of the cage. Good job by LaRoche on the defense, not allowing Harrington to get a wraparound opportunity. 4.5 minutes left, second period. We're just north of 10 seconds left in the minor penalty. Far and over the blue line, takes a shot that goes off the leg and goes harmlessly off into the backboards. 4:25 left. Penalty has expired, but LaRoche starting the rush here for MVU. LaRoche takes a shot. That one whistled just wide. Dietz fresh out of the box, looking to backhand a pass towards Harrington. Leaving it there for Nelson, but it's lost there. LaRoche getting that one down deep with 4:08 left, second period. MVU has to be careful changing on the fly like that. As Dietz comes in, takes a shot. That one went off a leg. Held in by Lillard. Brow with the puck on his stick at the near side. Dietz deep down inside MVU territory, cutting towards the center of the ice. Harrington lets a shot go, looking out in front for Nelson with 3:46 left, second period. Cross ice pass now. Here's the lone goal scorer, Messier. Messier taking another shot in tight. Good save by McCabe as he'll hold on to that one. No rebound given up. 3:38 left, second period. Transition offense leads to a shot there by Ian Messier. Fresh legs coming over the boards for MVU. Top line back out there. LaRoche, Connolly, and Gagne. LaRoche winning that one back. Has it on his stick. Taken here by Nelson. Nelson takes a trip there. Arms are going to stay down. Lavitt in over the blue line. Leaving a pass there for Dietz. Dietz will be the first one there. Backhanding a pass up to the top. Connolly. Here comes Connolly. Taking a hook there. Arms are going to stay down on that one as well. 3:18 left, second period. Shot from the point is best. Beset let that one go. White pinching down from the blue line. Dietz into the offensive zone. Beset missing the shot, missing the hit there. Another opportunity as Nelson just had that one pop over his stick with 3:02 left, second period. Cross out, pass out in front. Gagne. Now a possible 3-on-1 developing. Gagne to Connolly. Connolly left it there for LaRoche. Little miscommunication inside the offensive zone. But Gagne back in on the offense with 2:45 left, second period. Gagne's hauled down to the ice. Arms are going to stay down on that one, too. They're letting the boys play late here in the second period. Chevalier inside his own defensive end. Getting that one towards the blue line. Kicked aside. Foot race to the puck now. Dennett will be the first one there. Arm is up for a delayed offside. 2:25 left, second period. Face-off, early indication at least. Face-off may come all the way down inside MVU territory. Lavitt winning the draw there for Harwood. He'll start the offense, getting it back down deep, looking for Sherman. Sherman working hard down along the backboards with Gilbert. 2:15 left. Ladabouche at the blue line, directing a pass. Fournier keeping his pad on the ice. Holds on to that one. Stoppage of play. 2:11 left, second period. We'll set up to do it again deep inside MVU territory. Harrington settling in to take the draw against Dennett. Harrington winning it back. Sherman now has it on his stick. He takes a shot. That one whistled wide. Farr able to keep it in at the blue line and keep it alive for Harwood momentarily. White surveying the territory in front of him. Cross ice pass now, looking for Newhall. Newhall in over the blue line, cutting towards the center of the ice, leaving it there for Dennett. Colby Young now has the puck on his stick, trying to get it back to the blue line, but it's turned over there. Lavitt with a head full of steam and over the blue line. Around the outside of Chevalier, taking a shot. That one went off the side of the net with 1:43 left, second period. That one just out of Colby Young's reach. Icing will be the call. 95 seconds left here, second period. Icing will be the call. Faceoff will come back down inside MVU territory in a period which has seen one goal by each side, 2-1 at this point. Dietz will take the draw against Reynolds. Reynolds winning the draw. Stapling his man to the boards. Puck at the point now. Held in. Not held in by Caleb Vassar. Offside will be the call. Face-off will come outside Harwood territory. With 1:28 left, second period. We'll set up to do the two number 9s. Taking the draw once again, Dietz and Reynolds. Dietz wins the draw. Keeps it himself. Over to Brow, who takes a shot, stick to side by Fournier. Puck along the near boards. Nelson getting it back to the point. Lillard takes a shot. That one just went wide. Reynolds pushing that one ahead. Taken here by Lillard. He'll get it back out to neutral ice. Messier working hard in the offensive zone. Belrose will be the first one there. Trying to get it back to the point. Reynolds at neutral ice. Getting that one over to Messier. Messier has the lone goal for MVU. Taking a shot. Good defense on the backside by Vassar. 46 seconds left, second period, as Harwood is trying to break out of their own zone. LaRush working hard there. Dietz with a possible 2-on-1. Has Brow cutting towards the center of the ice. Brow takes a shot. Good job by Cole Renaudet. Coming across, getting his stick in the way of that one. Puck pops out of play for another stoppage of play. 30 seconds left, second period. We'll set up for an offensive zone draw here for the Highlanders. Lavitt, Harrington, and Lavitt, Harrington, and Sherman out there for the Highlanders. Harrington wheeling around the near side of the ice. He's harassed by two MVU Thunderbirds with 20 seconds left. Harrington cutting towards the center of the ice. Puck still loose in the blue paint. Fallen upon by Fournier. 16 seconds left in the second period. As just some hard grinding work there from Harwood in the late stages of this second period as Harrington cut towards the center of the ice trying to bang one home. LaRush winning the draw inside the defensive end with 13 seconds left, second period. He shovels a pass looking for Gagne. Gagne working on Ladabouche down deep inside Harwood territory. 5 seconds left, second period. And with that, the horn will sound for the end of the second period, which again saw 2 goals by each squad. On a beautiful play by MVU. Wyatt Belrose doing a lot of work. Again, that veteran presence out there for MVU doing a lot of hard work on that goal, getting a shot on goal. McCabe made the initial stop. Ian Messier, the freshman, in the high slot, was able to put it by short side of McCabe to cut the lead in half. Hard work by both teams and set us up for a photo finish here in the third period of play. Before we take a little break, we want to take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of this live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash, Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center. And once again, if your business would like to sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at Northwest Access TV. You can reach him on their website at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. After 2 periods of play, Harwood leads MVU 2-1. I'm Morgan Stanton. We will be back on Northwest Access TV in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. I'm Morgan Stanton. We want to thank all of you for watching this live coverage of MVU Thunderbird hockey. 2-1 is our score as the Highlanders exited the second period. 1 goal scored by each squad. Setting us up once again, as I mentioned, for a photo finish here in the third period. 15 minutes will be on the clock. Both teams have been flying all over the ice all night long, and MVU has been weathering the storm for the most part, as this Highlander team is very fast and they make very good crisp passes out of their own defensive end and cut through the neutral ice. As I mentioned early in the first period, they come across that blue line as a unit. There's 3 of them hitting the blue line at the exact same time. They have figured out the timing. They have figured out that recipe to get on into the zone onside, and MVU has been equal to the task, clearing out the front of the net in front of Fournier, who has stood tall in this one. A lot of matchup time here coming in the third period for Adam Fortin, who's going to start off with his top line of LaRuche, Gagne, and Connolly. On the backside will be Bissett and White. Coming out for the Highlanders will be Dietz, Nelson, and Brow. Ladabouche and Farr, the defenders. So we'll start just as we'll go just as we started in the first period. Dietz looking for a pass, cutting across the center of the ice was Nelson. 14:45 left, third period. Nelson pinned down deep inside MVU territory, wheeling a backhanded pass towards the center of the ice with 14:38 left, third period. Dietz getting that one deep. White, first one there, getting it up to LaRuche. This is Connolly. Connolly over to LaRuche. LaRuche trying to make a move around Farr. MVU maintaining offensive pressure here. Connolly getting that one down deep with 14:23 left, third period. Dietz at the blue line, angling a pass backwards. Ladabouche will have to be the first one there, collecting inside his own defensive end, turning it over there. Coming right back up ice now is Gagne. Gagne along the far boards, maintaining possession of the puck. Gagne still has it on his stick, looking out in front with a pass. Chevalier letting that one go from the blue line. Dennett with a pass over to Gagne, who swings a shot in on goal, held by McCabe, no rebound given up. 13:55 left, third period. We'll set up with an offensive zone draw here for MVU. Dennett, Young, and Newhall, the forwards out there for MVU. Harrington settling in to take the draw for the Highlanders. Harrington winning the draw back. Puck at neutral ice. Young backhanding a pass into the offensive zone. 13:46 left, third period. Puck at the blue line now with Lillard. He'll get that one down deep. Chevalier, the first one there, down below his own red line. Angling a pass towards the boards, but it's trapped off deep by Lavitt. Puck pops up and out of play. 13:24 left, third period. Fresh legs coming over the boards for MVU. Harrington will take the draw against Reynolds. Harrington winning the draw back. Ladabouche let that one go. Sorry, that was Vassar. Let that one go from the point. Not able to hold that one in. MVU clears the puck the length of the ice. Icing will be the call with 13:14 left. Third period. We'll set up to do it again inside MVU territory. Puck inside MVU territory, now taken here by Belrose. Belrose skating out of his own zone, getting it over to the lone goal scorer for MVU, Messier. Puck still inside the offensive zone for MVU. Taking out Dietz. 2-on-1 developing here with Nelson and Brow. Nelson waiting it out. Nelson takes a shot. Score! As Nelson made Fournier believe he was going to make the pass over to Brow. And just like that, with 12:52 left, third period, Griffin Nelson, with his second of the season, puts Harwood up 3-1. And MVU has just a little bit more work to do here in this third period, but if anything has been proven in this game is that they have the grit to stay in this one. Gagne picks up the loose puck at neutral ice, takes a shot. That one whistled high and wide of target. LaRoche, the first one there, getting it back over to Gagne, who's in the near corner. Gagne skating up inside his own zone, taken there by Ladabouche towards the blue line, but it's held in momentarily by Gagne. 3-on-1 developing here. Griffin Nelson losing the puck there. Here comes Connolly. Connolly getting the puck down deep for MVU. 12.5 minutes left, third period. Farr will be the first one there, angling a pass off the boards, looking for Carter White at the neutral ice. LaRoche coming back to take that one. Dietz will be the first one there. In onside is the play. Dietz can't backhand that one down deep inside the zone with 12:10 left, third period. Vassar letting that one go to neutral ice. Vassar has to collect inside his own defensive end. Looking up ice now for Sherman. Jack Sherman in over the blue line. Hot off the bench with a head full of steam with 11:58 left, third period. Bissett rubbing him off the puck. Highlanders maintaining offensive zone time with a backhanded shot by Harrington from the high slot. Puck down deep. Sherman will be the first one there. Shoveling that one towards the corner with 11:42 left, third period. Pinching down from the blue line here is Vassar as he backhands a pass along the near boards. LaRoche in on the offensive zone. LaRoche puts the brakes on, losing the handle there. He's taken down. Arms are going to come up here as Harrington is going to go to the box. 2 minutes. Is it Harrington? Or will it be... It looks like Lavitt. So they're going to get Lavitt. 2 minutes for interference. So this will be the third opportunity for MVU on the power play. They are 0 for 2 to this point. But again, a lot of good puck movement, a lot of shots on goal directed towards McCabe. So 11.5 minutes left, third period. Lavitt will sit for 2. 2 minutes for interference. And MVU on the power play once again. LaRoche settling in to take the draw against Dietz. LaRoche winning that one off to the side. Dietz angling that one across ice. Will relieve the pressure momentarily. 11:23 left, third period. 10 seconds has expired in the Lavitt minor. Setting up shop is Renadette with an outlet pass there. Dennett wheeling around inside his own zone. Gagne setting up the offense there, feathering a pass to the center of the ice, but it's put high off the glass and out of play, in play and into the defensive zone for MVU. Gagne angling a pass there. LaRoche in over the blue line. LaRoche around the outside of the zone with 10:50 left, third period. LaRoche still has the puck glued to his stick there as he leaves it for Dennett. Dennett along the near boards. Cross ice pass. That one pops off into the corner. Belrose getting that one towards the point. Dietz one-on-one with Renadette. Around the outside. Dietz with a shorthanded opportunity towards the short side. 10.5 minutes left. Third period. Farr has to collect inside his own defensive end. Held in momentarily by LaRoche. Dennett has to make a move at the blue line to prevent the whistle. 10-11 left, third period. Shorthanded opportunity here by Nelson. That one hit a stick and goes off into the backboards. 35 seconds left on the power play for MVU. Dennett feathering a pass, looking for Belrose just out of his reach. Held in play. 24 seconds left on the power play. 9:50 left, third period. MVU harassed down deep. Brow getting involved on the forecheck, not allowing MVU to exit their zone cleanly. Reynolds, fresh off the bench, leaving it there. Ledoux, cross-ice pass for White. White gains the blue line, gets that one down deep. 5 seconds left in the power play. Connolly along the near boards. Connolly leaving it back up top, looking for White. White pinching down from the blue line, gets that down to Colby Young. We are back to even strength. Harwood leading 3-1 with 9:20 left, third period. Puck along the near boards, held in at the blue line by Ledoux. He'll get that one back down deep. Chasing in after this one is Eli Harrington with 9:12 left, third period. Turnover there, Connolly cutting towards the center of the ice, losing the handle momentarily. Lavitt, fresh from his 2-minute sit, back in on the offense. 9:03 left, third period. Connolly leaving that one there. Colby Young with a pass, looking across ice for Harrington. Lifted back out. Renata will be the first one there as he gets that one back down deep with 8:45 left, third period. Harrington puts that one up and out of play with 8:38 left, third period. Face-off will remain inside Harwood territory. And now's the time, right now, with 8.5 minutes left in this third period, you have to get some shots directed towards the goal. It's not so much about offensive zone pressure. Possession. It's more about shots going towards the net. High school hockey, anything can happen if you put the puck on net. Messier backhands a clearing attempt down deep inside the zone with 8:25 left, third period. Brow getting involved on the defensive end, leaving it there for Nelson, who wheels around inside his defensive end, leaving it there for Dietz with a head full of steam in over the blue line. Dietz looking for the corner, score from the short side, an awkward angle, and 8:14 left, third period. Dietz with his second of the game puts Harwood up 4-1. Fournier went down into the butterfly just a touch too soon, and Dietz, with a short-sighted opportunity, puts that one far post. And just like that, 4-1 is our lead now for Harwood. This is the second divisional game here for both squads. Harrington in over the blue line. Leaving it down for Pashby, who takes a shot that goes off into the backboards with 8 minutes left, third period. Harrington wheeling around inside the offensive zone, looking towards the point, takes a hit there from LaRush. Bouncing off of that one, still maintaining possession of the puck momentarily. MVU throwing it out to neutral ice with 7:45 left, third period. Lavitt in over the blue line, pushed right back out by LaRush. LaRush with an active stick inside the defensive end, getting it back out to neutral ice with 7.5 minutes left, third period. Vassar angle the pass towards the neutral zone. Harrington looking to maintain possession of the puck there. Vassar knocking his man down to the ice. Lavitt now in over the blue line. Dumping that one down, looking for a chase by Pashby. Dietz in over the blue line, fresh off his goal. Takes a shot, that one hit off a body, up and out of play. Takes a shot for his trouble in the middle of the ice. 7:12 left, third period. MVU trails 4-1. Face-off won by the Highlanders. Nelson leaving it at the point, looking for Farr, who has to travel back inside the neutral zone to pick up the puck. Puck takes an awkward bounce inside the defensive end for the Highlanders. Dennett at neutral ice. Backhands that one down deep, trapped in by Farr. Farr banging a pass off the boards, looking for Dietz, goes underneath his stick with 6:48 left, third period. Dennett at the red line, turning that one over. Nelson has to wheel around inside his own defensive end, 6:40 left, third period. Brow with a pass at the blue line. Here comes Young. In over the blue line, takes a shot, gloved and held on by McCabe with 6:31 left, third period. Still plenty of time for this MVU team who has a lot of firepower. But again, good things happen in high school hockey when you put the puck on net, and that's exactly what they have to do here in the late stages of this third period. We're halfway through this third period, and some shots need to start getting directed towards the goal. Farr around the outside of the cage, leaving it there for Nelson. Gagne cutting up ice. Now Reynolds making a nice move at the blue line, trying to do his best ballet impersonation at the blue line. 6:12 left, third period. Icing waved off. Puck along the backboards. Ladabouche the first one there. Turning it over at the point. Reynolds losing it. Here comes Nelson. Nelson in over the blue line, looking for some help. He'll retreat out to neutral ice as he waits for reinforcements to come off the bench. Lillard now in over the blue line with a head full of steam. Punches that one forward. First one there is Gilbert. Lillard still working hard from a defensive position with 5:40 left, third period. Sherman getting involved on the offensive end. Puck along the near boards. It's at the blue line. Backhanded ahead by Reynolds. He'll head off to the bench for a line change. Icing will be the call as it just makes it to the red line. 5:28 left, third period. We'll set up for an offensive zone draw here for the Highlanders. Face-off won by Harwood. Turnover there. Here comes Gagne. Gagne in all alone. Gagne takes a shot. Score! Maddox Gagne with a breakaway goal. And just like that, MVU cuts the lead in half once again. 4-2 left. Good job by MVU in the defensive end with a lot of transition offense in this game. And finally, one breaks through as Gagne, the sophomore, puts one glove side of McCabe. 4-2 with 5:20 left, third period. Gagne trying to backhand that one into the zone. Brow in over the blue line. Brow looking to set up the offense for the Highlanders. Ladabouche at the blue line with a cross-ice pass. MVU looking to get things going towards goal. LaRush leaving it there for Connolly. Connolly getting it back down deep to LaRush. Gagne will be the first one there. 4:50 left, third period. Nelson getting that one over to Dietz. Dietz with a cross-ice pass looking for Brow. In over the blue line, onside. The Highlanders look to set up shop inside the offensive zone with 4:40 left, third period. Gagne cutting towards the center of the ice at the blue line. Brow right back up ice for the Highlanders and over the blue line. He takes a shot, breaks his stick, and he'll head off and get a new twig. 4:25 left, third period. Coming right back up ice now is Gagne. Gagne getting it over to Dennett. Dennett, the center of the ice, around the outside. Dennett taking a backhand shot. That one went off the side of the net. 4:14 left, third period. Young getting that one back up to the point. White with a tip down in front. Shot, score! A.J. Dennett on the doorstep puts it by McCabe. 4-3 Highlanders with 4:07 left, third period. That is the definition of perseverance as MVU goes down by 3 goals here in the late stages of this third period. Dennett puts that one back between his legs, shovels it right underneath the bar. And just like that, MVU with 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. 4-3 lead for the Highlanders. Ladabouche inside his own defensive end, looking for Harrington, cutting across the center of the ice. He's in over the blue line. Harrington takes a shot right into the gut of Fournier. He'll hold on to that one. No rebound given up. 3:52 left, third period. These boys are going to make me lose my voice as I got to take a sip of water here while I get a second. Puck at the point, down in front as it hit a body. Fournier able to track that one the entire way. 3:43 left, third period. Almost a dangerous mishap there. And just like that, Lavitt puts it by Fournier in the center of the ice. 5-3 now. Harwood leads. 3:37 left, third period. Well, you can't say that MVU hasn't been in this position because they've been in this position just a few minutes ago. They rattled off 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. 3:37 left here in the third period. Plenty of time for this MVU team. LaRush in the face-off dot. Losing the draw there. Dietz gains the red line. He'll get that one down deep. 3.5 minutes left, third period. Connolly trying to get out of his own defensive end. Connolly with the puck on his stick, gains the red line, gets that one down deep. 3:20 left, third period. LaRush will be the first one there, getting it all the way around the boards. Good job on the defensive end for MVU. Gagne holding it in. LaRush chasing in after the puck here in the offensive zone. Vassar gets that one up and out. Icing will be the call. 2:59 left, third period. We'll set up for an offensive zone draw here for MVU. Bruzy settles in to take the draw against Harrington. Stalemate off the draw. Young keeping it alive. Newhall gets that one down deep. 2:50 left, third period. Baster has to be the first one there. Lavitt can't collect the puck off the boards. He'll wheel that one the length of the ice. Icing will be the call. So we'll set up shop to do it again inside Harwood territory with 2:42 left here in the third period. Bruzy, Young, and Newhall, the forwards out there for MVU. Gilbert and Chevalier, the defenders. Lavitt escorted out of the face-off dot, replaced by Harrington. Harrington winning that one off to the side. Young getting involved. Newhall trying to cut towards the center of the ice, losing the puck momentarily. Still has it on his stick. Looking to shovel it out in front. Puck still loose out in front. Still loose in the blue paint. Sticks whacking around in it, and Lavitt comes out of the scrum with the puck with 2.5 minutes left, third period. That one shot the length of the ice as Harwood ices the puck. 2:22 left, third period. I'm keeping an eye on Coach Adam Fortin to see when he'll use that timeout that he still has in his back pocket, or if he even will. If he doesn't like what's going on in the ice, but right now everything is being directed towards the net. Ladabouche with a failed clearing attempt. Dietz gets that one off the boards, looking for Nelson, chasing in after it. Nelson has Brow cutting towards the center of the ice. Good active stick on the defensive end by MVU. 2:09 left, third period. Let's keep an eye on Fournier to see when he'll come to the bench. I would imagine not very long after they get some offensive pressure will you see Fournier come out of the net. 1:55 left, third period. Bissett deep down inside his own territory, pressured in deep. Taken here by Dietz with 1:45 left, third period. It's a possession game now as Harwood bangs that one back down. Reynolds losing the puck inside the defensive end. Dietz at the blue line. Takes a shot there. Takes another hit off of a stick. Dietz still with the puck glued to a stick. Looking cross ice. Brow with an opportunity in tight. Another opportunity by Nelson. Fournier will fall on top of that one. 1:23 left, third period. Face-off will be to the left of Fournier. Offensive zone draw for Harwood. At the point, Farr directing a shot towards the net. Taken here by Renadette. 1:15 left, third period. Arm's going to stay down. Let's keep an eye on Fournier. No movement just yet. Ledoux keeping it alive. LaRoche right out in front. Good stick by Farr. Poking that one away. Puck out in front. Connolly takes a body there. Trying to get out of their own zone now. Owen Farr has the puck. He bangs a pass off to Harrington, who gets it the rest of the way down the ice. We're under 60 ticks of the clock left, third period. Gut check time here for MVU. LaRoche inside his own defensive end, backhanding a pass towards the blue line. That's cut out neatly. 40 seconds left, third period. Gagne takes a shot there. Arms are going to stay down, but the stick came up. LaRoche with a backhanded pass, looking out in front. Banking a pass here. Here comes Harrington, leaving it there. Harrington puts the brakes on. Harrington still has the puck on his stick, looking towards the center of the ice. 20 seconds left. Farr at the blue line. Owen Farr takes a shot, waffle boarded aside by Fournier. 12 seconds left. 10 now. And that's going to do it here from Highgate as Dennett in over the blue line. One last shot. Horn goes. And definitely not for a lack of effort on MVU's part. But as the horn goes, it's a Division II win for the Harwood Highlanders, who put up 5 goals. And again, not for a lack of effort from MVU, as they did everything they could in that third period. They were on absolute fire in the late stages of that third period. From 6.5 minutes on, it was all MVU, and just one little lapse in that last little bit, and Dietz was able to put it short side on Fournier. But such an incredible game by this Thunderbird team. who showed a lot of resiliency throughout the entire game, but especially in that third period, going down 4-1 and battling back, bringing it back to 4-3. And you just can't say enough about both goaltenders in this one, really. But Andrew Fournier, although 5 goals got past him, it could have been a very different game. That young man played an amazing game in net. And again, yes, he is the hot hand, and you can definitely tell. He moved laterally so well, was able to get the blocker and his glove involved, just stayed with every puck, and just an impressive game to watch. So MVU drops this one 5-3. Next game's coming up. Harwood plays December 23rd, so Monday. They play U32, who just beat Milton. I believe the score was 4-0. As they just defeated Milton. So that'll be a good matchup here for Harwood as they travel to U32. MVU, their next game isn't until after Christmas. December 28th, they play Woodstock here in Highgate. So we will have that game. At the end of this game, we want to take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash, Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Purley Sports and Fitness Center. Once again, if your business would like to get involved with Northwest Access TV, helping to bring all of this live sporting events and all of the community events that Northwest Access TV broadcasts, reach out to Paul Snyder at Northwest Access TV. Check out their website at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. Again, that number is 802-782-8676. We'd also like to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. These two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554. Again, that number is 802-524-6554. Then press 1. Or you can always call or text 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. So a hard-fought loss here for MVU as they drop this one 5-2 in a divisional game against Harwood. We will be back right here from Highgate December 23rd. The girls play. We will have all the action here on Northwest Access TV. Brian DeWicki, as always, a great job on the camera, keeping all of the action straight. I know this was a quick one tonight. I want to thank Alan Cunningham once again for all of the behind-the-scenes work that he does, making sure all of these live streams go off without a hitch. And we just can't say enough about everybody at Northwest Access TV, a great organization that brings all of these live sporting events to wherever you are. So we want to thank you once again for joining us here on Northwest Access TV. For everybody at Northwest Access TV, I'm Morgan Stanton. We'll see you Monday night right here.